Yo guys, what's going on? LifeOfRio here. Listen fam, how you guys doing? What's up, man? Like, I'm back with another video. Here we go, it's time. We're gonna be looking at the Sand God himself, which I haven't uploaded much Inaros content on my channel, period. This is only his second video ever. So I'm gonna talk to you guys about the build and then show you guys the build a little bit later. You guys know how this is. Every YouTuber, step 1, ramble. Step 2, show the build. Step 2, more rambling, then thank you guys later. We all know the process. Let's go through it. Let's not act brand new. We already know how this is gonna go down. Alright, so first off, how do I use Inaros at high level content? Blind. His 1 is going to be your go-to primary move. We all know this. Inaros doesn't have 4 moves, he has 2. Alright, now you can find some synergy in some crazy instances to where you want to devour and everything else like that. Now listen, if you're a new player, you want to make your life a little bit easier, just a little bit easier, and in understanding the frame, your 1 is going to be your go-to move. It's one of the best blinds in the entire game. X-Cal who? What? I didn't say nothing. But your blind is going to be one of the best things that you're going to keep up. Also, your blind open up stealth multipliers. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, if you're a new player, it's going to be your 1. I call it sand pocket. You know, the cheating move, like if you're in a fight and you're outnumbered and you don't know what else to do because your brother's not there to save you and your mom's not home and the door's locked and you can't get in to run away from the guys that's chasing you, you throw some sand pocket. You know what I'm saying? You hit him in the eye with a little bit of salt, a little bit of sand, and you run for it. You know what I'm saying? Then you see him later and you just tell the teacher. I mean, it hasn't happened to me, right? Right, it hasn't happened to me, right? Yeah, nah, it didn't happen to me, yeah, you know what I mean? But now let's jump into this one. So the 1 is great. Remember, if you're a newer player, if you're an experienced Inaros player, you know that the 1 is the #1 depending CC move that you have, and it's just your overall go-to. Remember, it buffs the damage of every single melee weapon in the entire game because it opens up stealth multipliers, and that is a very great thing for you while it's blinding enemies. The radius is amazing as well, so you're always going to depend on it. Now, versus level 1 or versus level 999 trillion million enemies, it's always going to do the same thing that it does. It's going to blind them the same exact way, so that is very dependable CC. If you're in a solo or if you're in a team instance, remember your 1 is a saver for you. Now, the second move that you're going to be dependent on is going to be your 4. As you can tell in the top right-hand corner to where it says 100% right there for all my newer players, that is my armor. That is my 4th ability. When you hold down the 4th ability, he starts charging up with all the sand on him, putting all the sand armor on him, aka Gaara's sand shield, right? For all my Naruto fans out there. So he starts charging it up. Now, once it's at 100%, you can use it 4 times. You can then press the 4th ability again, and he'll throw it while you're aiming at an enemy, and he'll take off 25%. And then you'll lose a little bit of armor, but you'll be getting healed from all of the enemies out there. So for every enemy that gets in close to the primary target, they then get caught in it, and I call it a host migration because the closer the enemies are, or whenever they get in range to it, boom, you hit them with it, it's going to transfer to that enemy. You're going to be getting healed. They're going to be trapped in a CC. Then it's going to transfer to that enemy. Transfer. I think we get it. Transfer times 10, whatever, right? So we get it. You're going to be healing. Now, if you see my health, you'll be thinking, oh my God, Rio, why don't you heal, fam? And I'm like, fam, I'm good. Now, coming up right here, I'm going to throw my 4 out, right? Now, as you can see, my 4, I just threw it. Look at the heals. Look how the heals are coming in. Now, the thing is, while this is there, you can apply your blind to make it great again. You know what I'm saying? To keep everything there. And then the more enemies come in, the more you can lock them down with heals. Now, the heals is very strong because it heals you, your teammates, your freaking sentinels, your next door neighbor that's watching and peeping through the window trying to get a peek at you. I'm just saying, a lot of things going on, and as you can see, while it's healing me, I can then use my 4 because remember, while you activating your 4, you lose all that health. But if you do run into a nullifier's bubble, you gain all that health back that you lost, that you brought back from your 4 anyway. But it's a good way to keep up a very tanky Inaros and keep up basically like a radius of just like strong for a momentary invincibility. You guys know I don't believe in when people say unkillable. There's no such thing as unkillable unless you're playing against level 1. When I see things like that or hear people say that, I cringe so freaking hard. Like, unkillable Inaros, like, shut up. Like, what does that mean? Like, you must really stay fighting level 30s. But now, with this whole thing going in, how strong is Inaros? He's freaking fantastic. And I feel like if you don't have him, you should definitely go out and get him. The thing about him is that just, he's really boring. I'm not gonna lie. For all the Inaros mains out there and the Inaros players, we don't talk about Inaros much. You don't really hear much about Inaros, really. And you don't really see people play him too often because he's goddamn boring. Like, his 1 is great, does what it needs to do, and that's all we need is for it to do what it needs to do. But yet he's boring. He's not flashy. And you know the casual community, they want to see some sparkles. Casual community, they want to see sparkles, right? But for all the tryhards out there, everybody know Inaros is amazing, and you should definitely pick him up. All right, you know what I'm saying? I think I got everything out on how you guys should use him. The 3 and your 2, I didn't use it in this entire run. You don't really need it too much. You can play around with it in defensive missions. You can use the 3, get them off the pod, your tornadoes, whatever it is. I'm not a big fan of his augments. Not at all. I'm waiting for something better. If you like his augments, that's entirely up to you. I'm just going to show you guys a blueprint to my build. But overall, that's about all that I think I have to cover with Inaros, unless I think of something else. But let's get ready to jump into the build, shall we? To the build! Okay, so we're all here, right? Build time. All right, now remember, I'm giving you guys the blueprint, meaning just some idea of what you need to do to find out your own personal playstyle. Build how you want in Warframe. Just don't put Rage on Ash ever. So here's the thing. This is a 3-former build. Overextended, I'm going for high range, and it doesn't seem like I have much efficiency, but I do. I have Hunter's Adrenaline and Rage on because both of those stack together. And then I have a lot of duration for my 4 and for my 1. Overall, you're going to focus on your 1 and your 4 with the amount of range and everything else that I have covered. With a little bit of steel fiber in there, you really don't need the power strength, even though you get back more heals from your 4. It's not needed. You do not need power strength really with Inaros. So, hope that you guys enjoyed that build. Hope that you did. I put a little bit of work into it. I love you guys. Please give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. And I feel like there's going to be a point. Oh, can I get a timestamp, guy? Can I start getting timestamps? Is there people that can start giving me timestamps to the builds? Because I know there's going to be that one guy in the comment section that never been to my channel before, watch like 5 seconds of the video, jumps in the comment section, and it's like,
where's the build? Can anybody tell me? Are you not going to show the build, dude?
And you know, and I just be looking at the comment like, wow, who raised you like this? Who raised you like this? But overall, man, listen, thank you guys for everything. You guys are amazing. Now, with Inaros' best faction and everything else on how you're going to use this young man, as you can see, look at my heals and everything else that I'm getting here and how I'm locking it down. You can lock down a lot with him. He's really not in too much danger. The problem for Inaros comes up at around like 300-400-ish. I'm not going to lie to you, his passive is kind of trash at high level. I think his passive should kind of change, or it shouldn't need to kill the enemy or just move around. It shouldn't need that much overall. The passive is kind of like high-key trash, I'm not going to lie. At low levels, you feel like a god, but at high levels, you're like, dang, I've fallen and I can't get up. That's, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But the thing about it is, like, when you're using him against factions, it doesn't matter. He's good against all factions in the game, and that's the cool thing about him. And that's why he's such a well-rounded character, is because his 1 is good for infested, and it's always going to open up the stealth multiplier, which you can get crazy crit damages for all the Atarax mains out there. You know you vanilla spin wheelers, you know what I'm saying, fidget spinners, you know how you guys are. But he is fantastic. I think you guys should definitely pick him up and give him a try. If you want to get really creative, you can put some Guardian on him, really make him tanky or whatever else you want to put on. Let me know your Inaros setup in the comment section. You guys know I'm always here to help you guys out in any way that I can. Weapon synergy that he needs, I would say give him a very strong melee weapon. I count Inaros as a melee type frame since he opened up stealth multipliers. And you can actually do an entire run with Inaros without ever using your primary weapon. Just have a strong melee and you can do some ridiculous numbers. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be out there, and shout out to all the guys who don't know about Inaros, so they only say one thing.
Oh, you just put a dagger on him and he's broken.
No. You can do runs without Inaros with a dagger, but for all the newer players out there, if you want to build a dagger with Inaros, all you need is Covert Lethality and Prime Fury to increase the speed of your finisher animation. Because a lot of people always ask me, how do you build your dagger, LifeOfRio? How? Would you mind explaining it to me? And I'm like, just Covert Lethality and Prime Fury. That's it. And they're like, anything else? No. That's it. That's all you need. So, Inaros, how do I rate him so far? A freaking savage. Gara the Sand. And you already know, to be an Inaros main, all you need to do is just not get no sleep. Get some really heavy bags underneath your eyes. That's about it, man. The Sandman is here to stay. But overall, Inaros is a fantastic frame. I think you guys would really love him. Next build video coming out, I think, is going to be Volt. I really do. I think Volt's going to be the next one coming up. Then we're going to go down the list of all the newer frames that I'm knocking out. And then Ash build is also coming as well, so I can get that out to you guys. I'm going to have a new updated Sobek build. But if you guys enjoyed the video, please, please, please give the video a thumbs up, guys. Please share the video to your friends. Send it to your friends if they haven't seen it. Because the channel is nothing without you guys' support. And it's all because of you guys. And remember, if you haven't seen my DBZ content, check it out. I've had a lot of people go over to it and was actually surprised for the fact that they didn't know that they were going to like it as much as they did. If you guys want to laugh, go ahead and check that out. And remember, please give the video a thumbs up, share the video. Thank you guys so much. I hope that you find it helpful. You guys know I've just been having fun and being happy, man. I'm happy making videos for you guys again. I'm super happy and I'm enjoying what I do. And I really do hope that you guys enjoy it as well. So much love. I will catch you guys later on the next Warframe video. Come on, don't be a weirdo in the comment section. Oh, covert lethality. Don't say that. Come on, you're bigger than that. We got real weapon setups. We got real setups, okay? Much love, guys. Take care.